God gives the nuts, but he does not crack them. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. The history of mankind is the instant to strides, taken by a traveler. From a certain point onward there is no longer any turning back. That is the point that must be reached. I have the true feeling of myself only when I am unbearably unhappy. Anything that has real and lasting value is always a gift from within. So long as you have food in your mouth, you have solved all questions for the time being. I have the true feeling of myself only when I am unbearably unhappy. The metaphysical urge is only the urge toward death. A book must be the axe for the frozen sea within us. Idleness is the beginning of all vice, the crown of all virtues. Religions get lost as people do. One advantage in keeping a diary is that you become aware with reassuring clarity of the changes which you constantly suffer. He who seeks does not find, but he who does not seek will be found. May I kiss you then on this miserable paper? I might well open the window and kiss the night air. In peacetime you don't get anywhere, in wartime you bleed to death. The history of mankind is the instant between two strides taken by a traveler. Start with what is right rather than what is acceptable. A first of the beginning of understanding is the wish to die. I usually solve problems by letting them devour me. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Truth is indivisible, hence it cannot recognize itself. Anyone who wants to recognize it has to be a lie. My life was sweeter than other people's, and my death will be more terrible by the same degree. So long as you have food in your mouth, you have solved all questions for the time being. We all have wings, but they have not been of any avail to us, and if we could tear them off, we would do so. Torment yourself as little as possible, then you'll torment me less. I miss you deeply, unfathomably, senselessly, terribly. Anyone who cares about you has to realize that you need a little looking after. Nothing else really matters. Most of all, I'd like to have all the time there is just for you, for thinking about you, for breathing in you. For myself I am too heavy, and for you too light. I'm tired, can't think of anything, and want only to lay my face in your lap, feel your hand on my head, and remain like that through all eternity. But what am I supposed to do if this fear, and not my heart, is beating in my body? I'm doing badly. I'm doing well, whichever you prefer. I need all the time, and 1,000 times more than all the time, and if possible, all the time that exists for you, to think of you, to breathe in you. If you become involved with me, you will be throwing yourself into the abyss. In man's struggle against the world, bet on the world.